All right, Veto's OT-LC. So I got this basically because it's got a little more room and all my tools fit in it the way I want it to, with room to spare. So room to grow, mixing and matching. So I've been working out of it for a while now. Decided to, a little while anyway. So go through what I have, what I keep in here, and my thoughts and everything around it. Now I do say it's a little larger. I do have basically the MCT. You guys can see it. So size comparison. There you go. But I love the open tops, easy access. I don't necessarily need a zip up bag just for the stuff I do. If it's outdoors and it's raining out, then I don't really need to be outdoors really. But if I do get caught, then I just clean it out, let it dry out, and be done with it. So just like all the other Vetos, you got your bottom there is reinforced plastic, or best Chinese bag money can buy here. So it's they are very, very good bags, I will say. Let's go through it. Most of this is electrical, and lately I've been doing a lot of electrical work and low voltage, so this is kind of where it's kind of loaded out to. So we got south wires, 5-in-1 or 11-in-1 pliers. Fantastic. I like the needle nose. I would definitely highly recommend these. Fantastic. Those are my go-to. Regular needle nose, Klein's, and we've got Klein's, not as needle nose, but they're a little finer point. And what the wire strippers, I think these are like the 8-in-1s. We've got a couple of those. Then we've got Klein. I don't want. These are probably the 8 or 10-in-1s, 11-in-1s as well. They do a bunch of stuff, but the nose is obviously a lot thicker, so you can twist Romex together and do a bunch of other stuff. But these south wires. These are my go-to as far as twisting Romex together and cutting. These are fantastic. I have a couple pairs of these, and I would highly recommend them. They just seem to cut better. They come out of the box. You don't need to break them in. They're nice. They're fantastic. I do find myself grabbing those a lot more often. DeWalt dikes, diagonal cutters. Different. You can see the angle on them. Plus, pretty fine tip. So I do have a couple of these. You guys, I'll link my diagonal cutter review in the description. But fantastic tool. I love them. I got a couple pairs. And then these are my Klein diagonal cutters. These are my Klein ones. Yeah, Klein ones. Finally broken into, so they drop down. So these ones are a staple for any electrician. Fantastic. You can see they're not much angle on them. I do have I think the 14-degree angle ones, the blue handle ones. But these ones I do use quite a bit as well. Got a little spray on them. I don't carry all these nut drivers. I've got the multi whatever, like the 15-in-1 nut drivers. But I don't use, if I'm going to be doing a bunch of nut driving, I'm just going to use an impact, because that's what I do. But I do have this in here just in case I need it. It is fantastic. I've used it a couple times, but it's definitely a quality tool. Obviously, Klein makes great hand tools, and you always have the size you need regardless. So it's a great backup. So screwdrivers, straight edge, Phillips. I got a multi. That one's a go-to as well. Fine tooth. I use these obviously for a little bit of prying, wall plate, stuff like that. And then a smaller, obviously more electrical base. And then a little finer, or a little less fine. And then we've got our little knife. These obviously, razor blade knife. Everybody needs these. They're fantastic. You can see them down here as well. And then I have a DeWalt Allen tool. It's got a bunch of them, and it just drops down straight in there. So you got plenty of pockets in here. I don't use them all yet, and they're fantastic. You can see the shadow out of the way. There you go. So zipper up front. You got a couple things. It's there. There's not much space in here. It's pretty tight, but if you got stuff, you got a couple of loops here if you want to attach anything else, bags of stuff, which I will eventually. But right now I'm just getting the feel for it. I'll go to the side. We've got Klein's little what do you want to do? The 3258 ones. These are fantastic for any small screws you have, cabinets, cabinet doors, baby proof and stuff. I got a couple of them because, you know, I lose stuff all the time. So, pencil, Phillips extension, more extensions right here, and then a marker. The strap is just like your typical Veto strap. I mean, nothing crazy special about it. It's comfortable. It's great. I'm glad they include it. It's a good asset. Opposite side, we've got Drywall Knife. We'll get to my box of goodies here in a second. I've got my Surge Impact. It's my go-to. Plenty of torque for what it is. And this stuff is just basically things I don't use as often. We've got non-touch electrical, some scissors. We've got lineman pliers, crimpers, and then some Nip-X. These are Nip-X, right? Yeah, no, these are Klein wrench. I mean, and then we got another marker over here, and then these little hoops. Sometimes I put hammers. If I need to, I'll put a hammer in here. And it sits in there fine. It's great. It's fantastic. I do like it. It's quality. Other side, we've got my magnetic level. Obviously, you know, everything you need a level for. Got your tape. You got your tape hook right here, and I mean, it works just great. And then we got our outlet tester. That's, you know, use that a lot. Handle, your typical handle. And then we've also got zipper here. I don't find too much use for these in here. I do have on the opposite side. We'll go back over here. Opposite side, if I can get to it. We've got a couple drill bits in here. Not drill. I mean, yeah, just your paddle bits. 1/2 inch, I think 3/4, and then 1/4 inch, just for, you know, getting stuff started. If I'm drilling in, you know, running anything, Romex, coax, stuff like that. So. And then we obviously have my box of goodies here. I keep these in here. So Romex wire nuts. We've got 1/4 inch, 3/8, or 3/8. Phillips. All my other good stuff in here. That one goes in there. It stays pretty organized in here. I just want to keep it all nice and neat. And we got more Phillips. These are all my 1/4 inch hex stuff. So anything in here. Now I tried to keep stuff in here, and obviously it's just a pain in the butt just to keep reaching in here finding stuff. So here I can see it, open it up, grab exactly what I want to. It's fantastic. So this is the Veto OT-LC. It's fantastic. Just like all the other Veto bags. It's been working great for me. It is my only bag that I actually use on a daily basis. That's why I have a bunch of tools in here, and you swap stuff out if you need to, and bring other stuff. But I will have my other, you know, my other MCT, and just kind of have them as backups. This has been working great. Thanks